Welcome to our garden. As you can see, we have anti-groundhog mechanisms in place to keep the lettuce. We have a raised garden bed that is yet to be planted. I have to go get soil for that still. So wait for coming attractions.
I'd like to ask that you please subscribe, hit the like button, and the notify to stay current with our content. Thank you.
And over here we have some pots of oregano and mint. The key is you have to contain mint or it will spread. Some marigolds that need to be planted, and celery that was grown from the store. This year we're doing wave petunias hanging on little pots on the fence and going along. And a nice lovely shot of our pool, which is still too cold, but it's warming up nicely with that beautiful dark liner. And then over here we have some Concord grapes that are planted and a sage plant that's coming back from last year. And hopefully the Concord grapes will continue to take root and do their thing. And ignore the weeds to your right there. And then 6 artichokes down here, and one that's already starting to flower. Amazing little plant that it is. And along here, I tried to plant some Brussels sprouts, but something is lifting those cages and annihilating them. And another little shot of our wax melter doing its job, extracting every little ounce of wax from the industrious bees that we love so much. And a little shot of our deck here. Something is picking on the poor little petunias. I don't know what. Little wax begonia. And I don't know what that is, but it's pretty. And marigolds. More begonias, and a dragon that my mom had. Thanks, Mom. Chives, basil, thyme, and deck furniture, and a nice little hummingbird hanger over the columbine. Hummingbird.
Now, here's a backstory on all those conch shells. Our family went to Jamaica, Montego Bay area. We flew into and went to a resort called Ocho Rios where we got all those conch shells, and we brought them back with us. That was back in the summer of 1963.
It's like columbine. Some more chives, more wax begonias, concrete statuary, of course, and a bunch of junk in the yard. And then my little patch that's going to be zinnias here with my ornamental butterfly in honor of my Aunt Marilyn. And then here's onto the yard. We have a hanging basket of more wave petunias with my little princess. Isn't she cute? I think so too. And then we have pots of peppers, bell peppers, and tomatoes, and oh yeah, and rosemary. So everything's in pots along the fence there. Right on the corner of the fence, you'll see a house that bluebirds raised a family last year, and hopefully they'll raise another little family this year. And I'm planting lavender this year. This is my first ones that I put in the ground, and I'm going to continue to do that. The bees like it, so gotta feed the bees if you want the bees to feed you. This is a eucalyptus plant that I bought last year and had it in a pot, and I decided to put it in the ground just to see what it'll do. It's still not breaking, so something needs to go in that pot. It's empty. This right here came back from last year. They need to go in the dirt ground. They are a biennial plant, meaning that they reseed themselves. They only last during the year, but as you can see, all those little seed pods on there have teeny tiny little seeds like poppy seeds, and they'll reseed themselves, but they need to go in the ground. I just haven't decided where I want them yet. They're very drought tolerant, and they're called wedding candles. And then last but not least, we have some chicks and hens, and those are from my Aunt Marilyn, so I need to get a special pot for that. Thank you so much.